Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday. Nice and sunny here in the UK. It's actually my wedding anniversary, so I'll be heading out today. Me, the wife, and the kiddo just chillaxing a bit. Guys, we actually have quite a few things to cover in today's video. We have the Monkey King that just joined in here, logging in the game for 7 days, and you're gonna be able to collect this bad boy. Now, if you are paying attention to the screen right here, you're gonna see that the skill description that they used in the sponsored video we watched a few days ago is actually the exact same thing we've seen. So we got the right thing from the very beginning. Plarium just decided to word the skills differently to make it a bit more intriguing. I still don't get this idea with alongside mystical clones, you know? But hey, who knows? Maybe he's gonna have some super duper secret skill that we don't know about. We're getting perception gear with the champion. We do have some of the best dungeon events coming to the game, guys. I haven't covered it yesterday in a video, but I'm gonna explain you quick. Then we're gonna go over the events that started and tournaments and other things quickly. Basically, we have the best dungeon events. So on Tuesday, August 22nd, together with the turn-based Fire Knight tournament, we're gonna have a 3x drops on regeneration gear from the Fire Knight. Now, you definitely want to farm regeneration gear. It's one of the best sets in the game. Absolutely a massive carry. I'm using regeneration on so many champions that I have lost count, honestly. So if you have some energy on the side, definitely chuck it in the Fire Knight, because who knows, you might be getting some nice regeneration gear. Now, this event will be on probably for 48 hours or maybe 72. They actually haven't mentioned it, so I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty convinced it's gonna be 72 hours. Then, on Saturday, August 26th, they're planning to launch a 3x event to drop speed gear from the dragon. This is definitely the best dungeon event in the entire game. Speed gear, savage gear, basically. Everybody wants to have speed gear, and it's the most universal set in the game. So you might want to stack up on your energy and wait for this, depending on what exactly you're planning to do. Then, on Monday, August 28th, they're planning to launch a 3x event for dropping retaliation gear from the Ice Golem. Now, this as well is absolutely a very strong set now after the buff. It's a 2-piece set with a 15% chance to counterattack when hit. Awesome stuff for PvE and for PvP. Moving over to the next things that we have coming to the game, guys. Tomorrow, Salmon Rush. Summon champions and earn missing champion fragments. So we used to have these sort of events before in the game. Every now and then, once or twice a year, they used to offer us some sort of events where we were able to catch up a bit on the missing fragments. Let's just say you attempted to do the Pythian fusion and you were short by 10 or 15 fragments. While Plarium was giving you some sort of an event before where you were able to recoup and basically gain those missing fragments, but only a specific amount. I think 15 or 20 fragments maximum. So if you might be in that situation, how you may notice on the screen, we have Bival the Thorn, we have Pythian, Mighty Uko, Vlad, we have Drang, and we have Supreme Alhaid. I'm pretty convinced that they will give at least a minimum of 15 fragments per event, but it's a Salmon Rush. And probably you're gonna need a lot of sacred shards to open. And I do want to point out, this weekend we have 2x on sacred shards. Now, if by any chance you have 5, 6, 10 sacreds available on your account and you're missing 10 fragments for Pythian or for Uko, which they are very powerful champions, yes, I would open my sacreds to get the missing fragments to summon those champions. If it's for any other one, I wouldn't bother. Yeah, Bival can be used as a provoke champion in Hydra, but many others can do that job. He's not that amazing all around when you're comparing him with other provoke champions, you know? So I would break the bank for Pythian and Uko. I wouldn't bother with the other 4 of them, honestly. Like, Drang is decent as well, but fairly replaceable too, you know? Then we have the Summer Deck of Fate, guys. Now, this time around, the event actually looks fairly decent. You see, I earned 400 points because I opened my Soul Stones. Basically, these are the rewards right here. You're getting some glyphs, You're getting Chaos Ores, 6-star Chaos Ores. You're getting Legendary Skill Tomes. You're getting Void Shards, Epic Skill Tomes. And you're getting a 6-star Speed Glyph. Of course, if you're opening the right cards. We have a total of 40 cards in here, guys. So you're gonna need 40,000 points to complete the entire event. Now, there are different ways on how you can actually acquire the points. I do want to mention that this time around, I do think that the event is much better than last time just by flipping the cards. Now, I'm very against these sort of events because it's so much RNG. First, you need to have the right RNG to open 3 chests of the same rarity back to back to back. Then, you need to have the right RNG to get the right reward from the chest. Like, yes, 100 gems or 500 gems, okay, they're decent. 5-star chicken is not that great for an epic chest when you're comparing it with the rest of the rewards, you know, and the same with the 4-star chicken, or the same with the silver in here, or the rare skill tome, you know, so is a lot of RNG in these events, and that's why I'm not such a big fan of them, you know. It just feels like gambling, over gambling and over gambling, basically. Now, if you want to earn points in this event, you gotta get accessories and artifacts. Farm dungeons, you're gonna get points. Then level up and rank up champions, which in my opinion is the hardest thing to do on my account, just for the simple fact that I don't really have many champions to 6-star, man, and whenever I have food, I usually get it done for fusions and stuff like that, so it's pretty hard to just go in and do a lot of champions. Then summon soulstones. Now you're getting 5,000 for the big one, 1,000 for the medium one, 100 for the small one. I actually opened some of my soulstones during the weekend because I got impatient or something like that. And how you may notice, you're not getting any soulstones or essence from the cards, you know. So that is the downside of it, I would assume, you know. But all around, much better rewards than last time. So I'm pretty positive about the event. Now, if we're quickly going to check another thing right here, guys, at tournaments, you see we have the Fire Knight turn attack starting in 1 hour and a half. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen, basically, with the Prism Crystals, if we're getting anything or no. So, very curious to find that out. Now, I do want to mention another thing. I said I'm going to post it in my Discord, but seems like I'm doing the video now and I have access to them. The multipliers for the Monkey King. So that determines if this champion deals damage or not. So on the A1, Gotcha, he has a multiplier or 3.5 attack. Fairly good multiplier for an A1. On the A2, attacks one enemy, will ignore 50% of the target's defense, but you're getting 30% damage from books. So the multiplier right here is a 5-point attack, which honestly is not that amazing as a multiplier, but considering you have the surplus damage and 30% from the books, I think is pretty good. But we're gonna compare that with a different champion, and his base attack is almost 1,600. With the A3, which is an AoE skill, he has a multiplier of 3.8. So this is a bit underwhelming compared with Foley. Astralon is a bit weaker. So Foley and Astralon they have similar multipliers, 4-point multipliers. Blood Twin in Mitwi has a 3.7 multiplier, if I'm not mistaken. So they're very similar in that department. Plus, Blood Twin has more attack. So honestly, the multipliers on this skill are pretty underwhelming, but the A2, A1 look decent. So there we go, the clones. The clone, I guess, is just the animation, man. Okay, so it's just the animation, basically. That's why they're making it sound like it's a clone thing. That's the animation for the skill. If we're gonna head over to the strongest nuker in the game, which is Alika, you see she has a 1,300 attack. So basically she has 250 less attack than him, more or less. This skill right here attacks one enemy, will ignore 50% of the target's defense, and you're only getting 20% extra damage from books, but the multiplier is 6.5. So I feel like Alika, she will hit very similar with his skill. So that skill from the Monkey King will hit extremely hard, okay? Just because of the 30% damage from books and, of course, the attack. So I'm pretty happy with the multipliers. Let me know what you guys think. That was all for this video. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.